Krunal, I think we can start.
Okay.
Already 27, yeah.
Just a second. Okay. Okay, I will share my screen. You can see screen, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So our today's topic is like basics of AI agent. Okay. Nowadays we are using like chat GPT and everything's like for every simple queries we are using that chat GPT, DeepSeek or Gemini. So we observe that if you compare the initial chat GPT 3, okay, so initial chat GPT 3, it's giving just basic information. If you ask just a second. आवाज नहीं आ रहा है क्या?
You're audible,
I don't know.
Krunal.
You are audible.
Okay,
Yes.
Kirti, audio is merged. That's why you are not able. Okay, go to right side and click. Okay,
Unmerge.
unmerge.
Krunal, I
Voice
can't
gone.
hear you.
Krunal.
Yes.
No voice.
All are merged here actually.
You can mark it as unmerged.
Can you hear
Like
me?
a divide.
Merge something like that. Remove from call.
No. The icon. The icon is the sign behind you. Merge one.
कुणाल तो अपना वाला ट्राई कर.
Sorry.
अपने नाम के आगे वाले जो 3 डॉट्स है ना, हाँ, स्टॉप मर्जिंग कर. अब सब कुछ नहीं देगा.
Hello. Can you hear me now, Kirti?
Yes.
Yes, sir, I can
Oh.
hear you.
Okay. Okay. The recording started.
Yes.
Okay. So again, we'll explain like in the chat GPT, if you remember, 3 or older version of chat GPT, we are able to answer the question. We are able to like ask question and chat GPT give answer, like brilliant answer and helping us in daily like regular task. But if you ask like chat GPT older version, like give me real data or what is the current temperature in the Pune or something like that. So they simply, or even what is the current date or something like that. So they simply replying something like that. I learned for up to this date. Okay. So I don't have latest date or something like that. Okay. So that was the older version in the chat GPT. But now if you ask chat GPT current Pune weather or something like that, okay, you can see answer like it giving the current or latest data regarding around like whatever the events happening around, it's give latest information. Even if you ask latest news or something like that, it's grab the data and it's give latest information. So how they're able to do this? So as the chat GPT improves, there is AI concept, AI agent concept. So what is the AI agent? Okay, it's like smart assistant that can think, learn, act on its own to complete task. Means without human intervention, it can complete task as per the whatever he learn, whatever the preference or feedback we given. Okay, so he is completing task as per that. Okay, so basically AI agent is like that. Like currently I ask, okay, I have to do, okay, let's go to the example. Okay, simple example of AI agent, customer support. It's regular, like many customer support, we have that person, okay, sitting there replying to queries of customer, whatever. Now here, the like basic example of customer support, what AI agent is doing, instead of the person, okay, now AI agent replying to the customer. How AI agent, okay, like understand the problems of customer, whatever the query or input given by user, okay, and then after analyzing the like query, it decide, okay, what exactly, whatever the feedback, whatever the memory it has, it decide what the solution we need to give. Okay, sometimes in the agent, okay, we have given specific task, okay, you can do only these things. So agent, as per prompt again, so agent again like reply like, okay, I only assign for this task, okay, this information, okay, this I don't know about this information. If you ask something out of the whatever the feedback we have given, or out of the knowledge we have given to the that agent. So this is the best example for customer support. We have lots of example. AI agent nowadays, you can see like uh, order the pizza, online booking, or something like that. Also now AI agent is doing things. So what AI agent doing? As per, okay, we just simply say, okay, order the pizza for me. Okay, so on the behind AI agent, now it's intelligent, like the definition I told, smart assistant, right? Assistant. So it think, okay, what is the my query? I have to order the pizza. Okay, so it learn, okay, I have to order the pizza. It searches nearby the pizza shops. Okay, and now whatever the my preferences or earlier the memory it has. Okay, so AI agent also can have memory. Okay, there are different type of agent we will learn in the next slide. So whatever the preferences it has, as per that it decide, okay, which kind of pizza I have to like order, and it order on its own. Okay, so this is the kind of things AI agent is doing currently. So this is the basic AI agent. Now what are the type of AI agent? So reactive agent, okay, this is very basic type, like it's only created to respond, okay, immediately, like without any memory. It don't need to remember or plan anything. Okay, we will ask something, it just reply to that query. Simple example, okay, we can set like something automatic reply to email, like out of office, okay, or something regular pattern of the email, and we can reply to that email. Okay, so this is the like very basic agent, just to, it's only created to respond. It don't remember past and not planning anything. If we I just give an example of that pizza things. Okay, there are more advanced agent. Okay, they have memory. Okay, they plan, they execute. So first is reactive agent, which is very basic agent. Second is model based agent, stateful. Okay, so it remember past events, okay, internal conditions, and make better answer. So basically, like customer support bot. Okay, so we ask question, it reply as per previous history or something. It uses that history and again reply better answer. So this is the model based agent. So it has little power like memory. Okay, like it uses that history, and as per that history, it uses that history to analyze more about what previously they discussed or something like that. Okay, so third one is the goal based agent. Okay, so goal based agent have like kind of more planning or decision, like they know, they have given some task. Okay, they have to achieve this task, so they have to choose that action that helps them to reach the goal. So simple example of goal based agent is like, we given like, okay, find the best route for from A place to the B place. Okay, so example, navigation app. So agent kind of will uh, get our query. Okay, I have to go from this A place to B place, so find the best path for me. So this is the basic goal-based agent. Means we have giving some goal to that agent, as per that they behave. So fourth is utility-based agent. Now name itself suggests, so they have some utility. It's not just goal. It also now decide what option we have. Okay, what is the best outcome we can choose. So example is again self-driving car. It's not again just reaching from A to B. Okay, it's again which will be the like safest path, fastest path. Also consider traffic, other condition, road condition. So it is using multiple utility. Okay, like multiple options are it's considering this agent. So it's like utility based agent. And anyway, actually they are related to each other. Just we have giving extra power or extra planning to that agent, so we just call them utility based agent. Okay, now fifth is like learning agent. Okay, this is like more advanced agent, because earlier agent they take from our preferences, feedback, memory. Okay, but learning agent, why we call it advanced? Okay, it can learn from the experience and improve over the time. So that agents, okay, what are the in the past, if they make mistakes, these agents, okay, that kind of agents make the improve over it. And as per also they continuously in the learning phase. Okay, based on the whatever the feedback get, they improve themselves. That kind of agent. So basic example, chat GPT. So you experience that earlier chat GPT, okay, many times in the initial days, chat GPT giving wrong answer or something like that. Even basic 2+2, if you remember that in the news or meme or Twitter, like it's giving 4 answer, and if user try to influence that chat GPT, no, 2+2 is 5. So it's kind of giving something like that in the very initial days of chat GPT. Okay, but if you now see, it's lot improved based on the feedback, uh, like earlier experience. So ChatGPT is example of learning agent. YouTube also we can see suggestion, like it gives more suggestion what we can watch or something like that. So these are the like basic agent. And today we are like going to, I will show you how exactly the simple code, okay, how we can do that agent things. Okay. Till now, anyone has any query? What exactly AI agent and what are the basic types? Okay, it's not like exam, no need to remember like what are the 5 types, 3 types, no need. Agent is simple things. Okay, it will help us to make our life easy. Okay, they can think, they can learn, and they can act on its own to complete the task. So any question? Okay. So these are the basic agent and type of the agent. Now we will start with basic coding part. Okay, I already created small project. Okay, I will explain what exactly how to create the simple agent. Okay, there is no some self-driving car or something like this is a very simple example. It's related to small financial things. Okay, so what I want the bot. Okay, which will give me exchange rate whatever I ask. Also, if I give some URL, that bot will give me financial related information from that URL. Okay, and if I ask just basic financial or economy related questions, so it will answer me just basic question. Okay, so okay, we are using Python for here. Python version is 3.13, and at the end of session I will provide you Git repo for this test agent. Okay, so basically okay, now I will not explain in the detail like how to like install the Python 3.13. Maybe we can cover. I will provide the detailed link how to install the Python 3.13 or whatever version. So I will just explain. Okay, in this Python code, what I am using exactly. Okay, so LangChain framework. Okay, this is a very famous framework while creating AI-related programs or agent. And LangChain is the framework which we are going to use. Then LLM. Uh, that LLM we are going to use OpenAI. Okay, we have lots of OpenAI, DeepSeek, that Google Gemini, and many things. Okay, so we are going to use OpenAI. There is reason for it also. I will explain in the detail why I'm using OpenAI. And rest things are just module. Uh, like I mentioned, I want exchange rate, right? So I want to call some API. So that's why other dependency are there. Okay, so this just consider this as the just basic for scrapping basic page, because I mentioned you the my bot giving me financial related content when I given him any URL. Okay, so basically my agent is that financial bot which will help me for exchange rate and some financial content, and we are using LangChain and that things. Okay, so I will explain the program entirely what exactly we are doing. So this is the basically chat OpenAI. Okay, so it's GPT model we are going to use for that. Okay, why we are using LLM? Because agent cannot do anything without that LLM, large language model. So what is the what is the use of LLM here in the agent? So it's all interrelated. So agent what exactly do? For agent don't understand that natural language, right? Natural language. So agent use LLP for understanding user queries. Okay, so what exactly I'm asking agent? Agent don't know like what I'm asking. Agent is meant to do task, but with the help of LLM. So LLM help here to understand the task, what user want. Okay, also LLM using the prompt. Okay, LLM also decide. Okay, what user is asking. Okay, and which tool is going to call. Now, what is the tool? Okay, so like I mentioned, the agent. Okay, agent understand the things and do task himself, right? But how agent know this what to do? So I mentioned that LLM will help. Okay, okay. Now LLM. Okay, my question is like I want the exchange rate. LLM mentioned the agent that okay, user want exchange rate, but agent is nothing but simple function. Okay, so okay, I will show you. It's very simple and basic program. If anyone has doubt, please ask me. So tools, okay, tools is nothing but it's just considered in our programming language, it's just functions. Okay, so let's say this is the one tool. What it's giving me, get exchange rate tool. So in the get exchange rate tool, okay, this is the little bit syntactical things regarding LangChain that what kind of okay, this is the now exchange rate tool. So LLM, okay, we need to help agent and LLM to understand okay how user is going to ask, right? So basically things like what is the schema for the inputs, what user is going to ask. So for the exchange rate, what we need, base currency, or we can call it from currency, and target currency. So from like INR to I need to convert into USDT. Okay, amount is kind of I make it optional. So for exchange rate, I can directly consider as the default one. Okay, if I give amount, then agent, okay, not agent actually. This my tool, it's my custom tool. Okay, this will perform exchange things on the amount. So this is the basic things we are explaining. Okay, that this is the input you are going to receive. Okay, so this is the tool. Now tool has the name. Okay, proper name we give. This description is not just random description we have given. This is very useful description. Okay, because we have prompt things. Okay, you already know about prompt. Okay, I guess Vaibhav taken session regarding why prompting is necessary, right? So prompting like is the main thing, like LLM understand the what he need to do, right? So prompt is important here, but with the prompt, this description is also important for tool. So this tool means this function, what exactly it's going to do. This description is very much like important for LLM and agent to understand when to call this function. Okay, so this is the description and this is our function. So if you consider this part is just basically syntax. for that lang chain. This is the input I want, like schema, and this is the tool which have name, description, and function. Now this part, if you see get exchange rate, this is normal program. Okay, get exchange rate. So you can see base currency, target currency, amount, from where you can see these things we passing to the function. How to understand this using this schema, because in the schema we mention this what exactly our function required, right? So as per that, it provide these things, means from the user input, LLM provide the pass input to the tool, and then tool passes the exact data to this function. Okay, so this exchange rate, this is the normal code. You can like just don't remember for, just don't take for this for Python language, any language, Java, JavaScript, anything. This is a simple program. I have to get exchange rate from currency to currency. This is just one opens this URL. I just take from that. Okay, it don't require token and don't require account, so I just use this URL. You can use anything here. So this is the basic code. I will not going to explain this in detail. Just assume or understand this is the basic exchange rate. I'm going to call the API. Now just consider these things. Here LLM is not involved at all. You can see I'm going to call third-party services to get exchange rate. Okay, LLM don't know exchange rate. So I'm initially mentioned that, okay, now ChatGPT is smart, ChatGPT can do this thing, ChatGPT can do that things. So if the core things, LLM, large language model, okay, that improved, but the smart thing or interaction with real data, that is done by agent. Okay, so now go back. So this is the one tool, get exchange rate. Now similar another tool, because I'm building the agent which can do multiple things, right? Like get exchange rate, get some financial news, means article from the provided website. So this is the two tools, or we can say this is the tool. This is the two functions which provided. We can call it like it's tools. Okay. Now we know this is the LLM. This is the tools. Tools is nothing but like a list of function which we are going to support. Okay. And the prompt. Prompt is very much important here. So what I basically told, okay, this is the AI assistant that can perform the, okay, this is the some mistake, that can perform the below task. Okay. So what are the tasks I have given him? Provide currency exchange rate. And I mentioned specifically use 3-letter currency, and I given the example. So this is the, okay, the prompt, the clear instruction we give, the prompt or LLM understand your requirement easily. If you just give short information, not using prompt well, then your answer also will get wrong, or agent will not be able to understand the things. So prompt is very much important. Now second task I given like fetch, summarize only currency, money, finance, and okay, this prompt is also important only, and I mentioned that these things I will explain while executing these things why this is important. Okay, so I ask him, okay, give me economic or financial related content from the any web page I provide. Okay, and third is that, okay, I intentionally added third thing because I want to show you that I have only two tools, but I ask him to provide the three tasks. Okay, so third task is just give me general economy or financial related question. Okay, and this is the prompt. And in the prompt, these are the syntactical related things, chat history. So our this prompt, we are keeping the chat history, so we can use that previous answer also. Now this agent related things actually we don't remember, but just for coding perspective, I'm showing this is the chat history. And okay, it's again part of the syntax for the lang chain. This important, this is the placeholder is important agent things. So they will understand that you have to use that. Means we are going to provide the tools, and you have to use that tools for the agent. Okay. And the next thing is that now we have LLM, we have tool, we have prompt, and our agent is kind of definition perspective. Our agent is ready. So agent, we have given LLM, we have given tools, we have prompt. Okay. So now we have agent is ready, now executing. agent is ready, but we have to execute that agent, right? So this is the again provided by line chain. You have to agent executor to execute that agent. Now we have agent, and that agent we pass to the executor. We are passing tools again. Okay, now we are passing tools two places. Okay, why such things? Because see, this is the agent. While here, what is the need of tools? Because the when user the user make the queries. Okay, so agent, I told you, agent don't know, don't understand user's query. So agent take help of LLM. Okay, to what is exactly user query and what to do. So when user the okay, let's say I am asking, tell me INR to USD. Okay. Once again, keep in the mind, this is this kind of demo program. I have not handled that exception and other things. Okay. This is just learning purpose. Okay. So now in the LLM, this is the query. Tell me INR to USD. Now LLM understand. Okay. User want to do exchange of INR to USD. Now, okay. Then LLM, what LLM do? Okay. We have provided tools. So LLM understand using this prompt. Okay, LLM use both things, using the prompt, and in the tools we have mentioned what this tool is doing. So we have mentioned this tool do the exchange rate and the scrapper. This is another tool. They do extract the raw content from that things and summarize the things. Okay. So LLM understand this. Okay, we have two tools, but user is asking for INR to USD. So we have to use this tool. So LLM tell agent, okay, that you have to call this get exchange rate. So if you see the flow, okay, simple flow, user asks the query, okay, now this is the, there is the agent, whatever the query, agent take that query, use the LLM, and LLM reply back to the agent, reply back to the agent that, okay, user query is related to exchange rate, and you have to call this tool function, this function. So I initially mentioned why I'm using OpenAI. So there is DeepSeek and other model also. Some models support, and OpenAI also support. So OpenAI support automatic calling of our these functions. We no need to add extra program to call this function. So how this work? Like I mentioned, when the agent passes the query to the LLM, LLM decide that, okay, this is the user want INR to USD, and we have to use this exchange rate tool. So this information in the proper JSON format, our OpenAI passes to the agent. Okay, now agent, so this part, agent execution. So this part, now agent have list of tools. Okay, LLM already given reply back to the agent that you have to call this tool. So now agent, okay, one more thing, LLM don't execute anything. LLM don't call exchange rate. LLM not calculating anything. LLM just forwarding task to the chat agent again. Okay, LLM's role is just analyze the things. Okay, not this calculation in that things. That things is done by agent. So now agent know that LLM saying, LLM return that proper JSON format, and LLM saying that you have to call this function and you have to provide this parameter. Okay, and now agent execution. Now agent know that, okay, we have this tool and my LLM saying this, okay, call this tool, and these are the parameters supported. So this is the agent execution. But when this will run, I just created agent execution, right, where we have agent and tool. And this is the last part, simple part. I'm invoking agent execution. Invoking means I'm calling agent. No, I just forgot about chat history. Our main thing is like user input to the agent invocation.
Hello?
Yes, I
Now
think
let's see.
Krunal's internet.
Network issue.
Okay.
Can see
Krunal,
Hello. I think he has the network issues.
Kunal, switch to Wi-Fi. I haven't gone.
He has the network issue.
Hello,
Yes,
can you hear me? Okay.
now yes. we can.
Okay, so there was some internet issues. So I guess we were here. That someone can ask me from where we are exactly, because I was here and I don't know like when it disconnected.
Screen sharing is also
You
turned
were
off.
Anyone?
you were sharing about how the agent calling to the tool. Yeah,
So you,
Hello.
You
so
can
you
start
share,
from
screen is
the
stopped.
invoke
Right.
agent. You can start from there.
आवाज आ रही है क्या मेरी?
yes,
Yes.
Yes.
you share your screen first.
Yeah, I'm not able to hear.
Correct.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So we were here, right? Agent execution.
Kunal, you need to share
Your
your
screen
screen.
sharing is turned off.
Now you can see my screen.
Yes.
Yes.
So we were here, right? Agent executor, and we invoke these things, right?
Right.
Okay. So okay, I will explain the flow in the short again. Now this is the okay, user input given to the agent. Now agent take help of LLM to analyze the things what exactly we need to do. Now LLM return back, okay, user is asking for exchange rate, we have to call this function because in the tool set this function is related to exchange rate. Okay, and that exchange rate, now we are calling the API. That API reply back with exchange rate, and that exchange rate, now agent get that exchange rate, but agent directly don't reply to do not reply directly as a result. Now agent respond back to the LLM giving, okay, this is the exchange rate. Now LLM again that creating proper the result and send back to the end user. So this is the entire flow, how this exactly work with agent and LLM. So I will show you here one more time. Tell me INR to USD. So you can see this in the debug mode. Okay. Okay. So this was my query. Tell me INR to USD. Now you can see agent executor. You can see that agent executor knows that, okay, we have to call exchange rate. Okay. And you can see it's properly calling the base currency. It's taken INR, it's taken USD. Okay. And it's calling, okay, you can see here the output which we get from the here, our tool function. And after tool function, this is the proper response generated by LLM. And the final response you can see is the current exchange rate for this. So this is the basic flow. Okay, anyone, any query? You are clear from start to end how exactly agent, where is the agent, where is the LLM, how exactly it work? If no, I will go to next task. Now this agent doing exchange rate as well as its agent is giving me some financial related content, right? Let's say this is Times of India. Okay, now in the Times of India, there are lots of news, right? But my agent is just related to financial help, right? So I'm just giving here some URL. Now you can see this. Oh, okay. So now agent, okay, now this is the URL. So in the tool itself, I mentioned the URL. In the prompt also, I mentioned these things. So LLM understand we have to call now next tool, not that exchange rate tool, because I have provided URLs. Okay. So now scrap web page text, it's called this our function. Okay. Or we can call it tool, and it provided proper URL which user given. And now this is the things like, okay, there is the simple code, not like actual scrapper. I just called this request and taken that content. Okay, it's just simple things. And now you can see here there are lots of different news, not only financial, some political news also, something. But what LLM play here now, my agent given the entire information, right? Because agent don't know, or in the my agent tool, I have not like added extra things to like parse that response or some like summarize that response, so that LLM is going to do for me. So there are lots of things from that things. LLM get only these things. So you can see content from Times of primarily covers this financial. Okay, there is no specific news mention of currency. Oh, strange. Okay, I just 5 to 10 minutes ago, same URL I run here. You can see here. Okay, this is the scrap web text, and this is the Times of India URL. It scrapped the basic. Okay, it's not scrapped all the text. I just taken like around 500 character, and you can see here our agent. We specifically told that agent that okay, we need just financial economical related. So out of this lots of data, our agent giving me just financial related things. Okay, so this is the as per, okay, this is the now two tools, right? Now I will ask who play major role in economy. Now this is the my third query. Okay, now you can see here agent executor is calling, but you don't see any tool here. Okay, now you see there is no tool called. We have not called any third party like APIs here, because we just created two tools. Okay, in the prompt we mention if the exchange rate, economic some content, and basic things we mention in the prompt that you can answer the economy related questions. Just a second. See, this is the prompt. So we have given them three tasks: exchange rate, economic content, and third I mentioned that general financial economic related queries. Okay, so third queries. So now LLM see this, it's general query. We don't need to call agent. So you can see the here we have not called agent. LLM itself get data because it's trained model. It has like data because it's like hello, yes, okay. So LLM provided without using our custom APIs or tools, they provided the basic economic related things like what exactly who play the major role in economy, like government, central bank, businesses, consumer. So this is the basic information. let's say I'm asking what is the Python. Actually, it should not give me reply because I have, oh, okay. Only
What you use to auto suggest this?
sorry.
Copilot. It's Copilot.
Acha.
He's using AI to write AI.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. So I earlier it's not giving, but I don't know. So I added extra things to things. Okay. Extra updated prompt so that it will give me just exchange related that things. What is the Python? Okay, I can assist only. So if we, okay, this is a again live example. If the prompt, like if we give proper the prompt, so as per prompt they behave. So like I mentioned that only give answer for reply for related to about topics, and it's now Python is not related to economic topics, so it's just mentioning like I can assist. Okay, so whatever I mention, it's just simply saying that okay I can assist related to only these things. So these are the, yeah, so these are the way it work. Like as per prompt, we can control what our LLM and should result, final result. Okay, so this way we can control what we should show and what we should not show, or what we should not search, or another things. So this is the, yes, I guess we end here. So like I mentioned, from the input agent LLM and how it execute, I intentionally given two examples, separate example, because how, okay, if I mention only one example, like for your understanding it, again, always calling this tool. So I added two tools. So as per input, it calling exchange rate, as per URL, it calling scrapper. And if you have provided some general question and it's economy related only, then it answer without calling the tool. And out of the syllabus kind of, if you ask like what is the Python, and we already mentioned okay answer only related to our economy or that things. So our chatbot replying that okay I can assist only related to these things. So this is our pure one agent, and that agent is helping me for the exchange rate and economic articles. Because let's just general example, Times of India now it has lot of news, and I just want like economic related articles. So this agent is doing this for me, like economic assistant, exchange rate, and that things. Okay, and one more thing, I mentioned that chatbot. Okay, there is one chatbot. Okay, we created long back. Now this is little bit similar. Okay, it has also like in our existing tool we have that exchange rate tool. We have scrap the website tool. Here similarly, this chatbot we have integration with some payment gateway. Okay, and for that gateway we have like payment related things like
Krunal, here is the username and password. So can you hide the screens? We are doing
Yes.
public videos, so you
Okay.
should not
Okay.
share this.
Okay. So this chatbot we can like answer that chatbot. Also we use that like integration related to agent, and that agent is calling that our proper request, or if you have to create the sign, that agent is helping us to create the sign that way. So these are just another example of, now this example is like economic agent related, and another example like it helping me to how to integrate API gateway. So that way we can build like multiple agents. Okay.
Kunal, one question.
Yes.
You have mentioned that in agent
and agent executor.
Hmm,
Both the places we are adding tools. So is it required at both the places?
Yes, yes. I will mention why. It's as per syntax also executor. So I also checked why. So see, like here, what is the purpose of tool here? LLM analyze our input, right? So LLM decide which tool to call, right? That's why we need tool here. Okay. Now in the execution, LLM reply back to agent that use this tool in the JSON format, right? So so agent executors also should know that tool. That's why we are using this.
Okay.
Okay. Any other question? For your information, okay, already mentioned, we are using LangChain and OpenAI.
Mhm.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes.
Uh, so, uh, so in OpenAI, when we want to create something like ChatGPT, we have to configure it in their this OpenAI dashboard. We have to create an assistant, and then we can start using that history of chats and everything. So, is similar kind of setup required here also for this agent and agent executor?
Sorry, I didn't get your question. Can you repeat it?
Yes. So in this OpenAI dashboard, whenever we want to use OpenAI LLMs to build an application like ChatGPT, a chatbot, we have to create an assistant over there in the dashboard. So does this also require a similar setup, or can we start using directly?
Okay, for the chatbot integration, you mean just calling to the OpenAI, right? ChatGPT, right?
Right.
Okay, now this is again two part, like dashboard you are talking about, dashboard again UI part, right? And
Right.
at the back end you are, okay, it's just simple REST service. So indirectly you are calling OpenAI's API to get response. Means using the dashboard, you will ask the query. Query goes to your backend program. Okay, and in the backend you have integrated with OpenAI to pass this request, and whatever the response you got, you just return to the dashboard, right?
Right.
Yeah. So these two things are separate, like UI things and just API integration things. So you are not kind of uh, using LLM directly, but instead you are using APIs exposed by ChatGPT. Uh, is that your question, right? To how two things are separate?
So here you don't need to do that. That's your answer.
Yes.
Okay. Just directly I can call the APIs. No
Correct.
need to
Correct.
configure anything. Right.
Nothing. So, like I mentioned, you are just calling APIs, REST service, simple REST service.
Okay.
No need of LangChain, no nothing. It's simple program. You can simple Python program without just only request. Okay, I will explain what you are going to do, what you will do exactly. So indirectly, you are just calling these things. So instead of exchange rate API, you are calling ChatGPT API, and in the whatever the response you are getting, you are just returning to dashboard. This is what you are doing with integrating with that OpenAI ChatGPT. You are not using agent, you are not using LLM.
Okay.
Okay, no more question. Okay. There.
Yeah. So thank you. Thank you,
Okay.
Krunal.
Thank you.
So we will share. It's already on the Git, right? GitHub.
Yes, repository. I will show that repo. I will share that repo, and it basic Python related things. So you can directly. Okay, I will share command also how to execute this. Only one thing is we needed that OpenAI key. So I will check and I will see how I can provide you some test key or something like that.
So you can take this repository. You can try on this. You can create your own tools. Okay. Whoever want to practice on that, we will share this.
Yes, Datta. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir, you can ask.
Okay. Yes, there. So I will share that repo and they can try using that agent and we'll explore that agent.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Kunal.
Thank you. Bye-bye.